Call Simon Bridges.
Lava, Mr. Speaker. I want to say that the last speech from Sir William Seo was heartfelt. I thought it was thoughtful. I say seriously, I enjoyed and was touched by the Samoan quotations, and as I say, I thought in many ways it was a good speech from the member. It was genuine. But I have to say that whilst I also agree that change is coming, I want to say to the member Darren Hughes, it's change we can believe in. And far from it being a cold wind, Mr. Speaker, it's a warm wind of change. It's a positive thing that we are doing for this city. And I just want to say before I finish on Sir William Seo's speech that whilst, as I say, his sentiment and what he was saying substantively I didn't agree with, I think we can all agree on the Select Committee that actually, despite that, it was a quite harmonious committee, and I thank all members for that. It was in good humour nearly all of the time. I thank the officials, I thank the ATA for what they've done in getting us to the point where we are and much further by October, November this year. But what I want to suggest, Mr. Speaker, is that this bill, in fact all the bills we are dealing with, we have dealt with to get us to the reformation of local government in Auckland, is really about a dichotomy, if you like, between the regional and the local and empowering both at both ends. I think that's an excellent thing. Someone else said of this bill at the regional level, you cannot have a waka with the various rowers on it all going in different directions. You need the waka going in the same direction, the rowers going in the same direction. I think that's an apt metaphor, if you like, for what we've done at a regional level. We've empowered the region to get beside or over the various differences on the various councils at the moment and be able to come together on regional projects, on issues like a fantastic first-class waterfront, big-ticket items for the culture, for the sporting success of what is a very good city but can be a first-class and great city. I don't think what we're doing at that regional level can be underrated or undervalued. It's not possible, I don't think, to talk about or to over-talk the importance of that. In a book, The Rise of the Creative Class, Richard Florida talks very much about how important place is and those things at a regional level. You can verify, I read it on the plane. And I think we are doing very much what is in the spirit of that book, one city and one vision for that city, Mr. Speaker. The paradox, of course, is that just as the regional level becomes more and more significant, so does the local level, and so does the need to preserve that and give it flavour, because it's where people live day in, day out. The local level is important as ever, maybe more important, and the local boards will do a good job at empowering local communities in villages like Devonport, like Avondale, like Te Atatu Peninsula where I grew up. So I think that, like Birkenhead, they will flourish, I believe, under what we are putting in place and what the ATA is doing. So as I say, Mr. Speaker, at a regional level what we're doing couldn't be more significant. At a local level what we're doing couldn't be more significant. This is a significant day for Auckland City, the biggest city in this country, a city that's a good city, but I think with what we are doing stands every prospect of being a first-class, great city, and this is a proud day for this House, Mr. Speaker.